guys, Just Ash here, and once again, I'm joined by Alex.
Hello.
So, today we are going to be sticking with spooky season, and I'm going to show you why Everybody's Gone to the Rapture is actually a pretty creepy game. Have you played this game before?
I've not played this game before. I've seen small amounts of footage.
Brilliant. Let's get into it then. It's best if you go into it not really knowing what's happened.
Sure.
So, let's go.
Is an emergency going to happen?
An emergency may or may not have already happened.
That was hinted. It's been hinted at through the menus.
So, what I'll let you know is that this is a walking sim.
Yes.
It's not meant to be scary, but it does make, like, it has a really creepy atmosphere.
So it's a loot-based dungeon crawler with...
What?
So it's a loot-based dungeon crawler then, with heavy influences of Dark Souls, and actually when you touch enemies, you get into a random conflict. It's a lot like a JRPG in that way.
No.
No? Okay.
No.
So it's like Gone Home.
Yeah. Gone Home was
Bit of a
really
different
good.
setting.
I liked Gone Home.
Haven't played that either. I wouldn't say I'm not a walking sim fan. There's just not. There isn't one that appeals to me.
I don't know if anyone will ever hear this. It's all over. I'm the only one left.
Is that you?
No.
Okay.
Look at this though. Look how pretty this looks. If the whole game was this style, I'd be alright.
Is it not?
No. Basically, it's set in a little English village, like a countryside village that you've definitely been to.
Heatherset?
I don't know what Heatherset is.
So
Matt
English
Shaw.
village. Yeah, but I get you.
Yeah.
We've been to a few.
So yeah, it's one of them. It's like quite quaint, and there's like a little pub you can go in. But it's a discover the story yourself kind of game,
Okay.
and it's very ambiguous.
It looked like it was. You can. Ugh. Is this in game?
It'll be in game in a moment.
That looks nice. Is that fog? That's nice.
Hmm.
That's pretty. Yeah, from what I've seen, it looks like a kind of. You can get as much of the story as you want kind of game.
Yes.
If you want to find out more, there are avenues for you to take.
It's very easy to accidentally get to the end of the game
Oh, this is pretty.
and like not have finished any. I think there's 5 storylines you have to complete.
Right.
And it's very easy to get to the end of the game and not have completed any of the storylines.
Okay.
So this is Valis Observatory, which is up there. We'll go there later.
Okay. How long is this game usually? On average, like.
Oh, I don't know on
Yeah.
average. Like, it took me 3 or 4 hours to complete, but you
Okay.
get all of your story through, like, radio,
I'm going to continue
Sure.
the broadcast for as long as I am able.
and that's Kate. She's, like, the main story giver
You right,
character.
I'll be
Kate?
able to pick up the signal right
How's it
across the
going?
valley.
Has she gone to the Rapture?
Everybody's gone to
Oh
the
my
Rapture.
goodness.
Has left markers.
So it's not even, like, a really, like, pick things up kind of game. It is just go and explore.
Product things. Figure it out.
Yeah.
Cool. Are there
You
puzzles?
can use them to
No.
find what you're looking
Okay. It's just they've modelled a really nice town. Go have a look around.
Pretty
for.
much.
All here.
Drink it in.
Drink it in. Look how nice it is.
It is. It's very.
Like, just... The thing is, because there's no real gameplay elements, they can
Yeah,
focus
they can-
on making everything
yeah.
look really nice.
Yeah, all the computational power goes into make pretty.
Yes. So let's move down the road.
Same with Shadow of the Colossus.
Mm.
That game only looks so nice because they don't have to render much.
There is a telephone ringing.
Oh,
Oh, okay. So there is a
portal to
golden...
hell.
It's not a portal to hell.
Come on, when are we getting a dungeon time?
There's no dungeons. So we'll go up there. We'll go and see that.
Mm-hmm.
You're basically led through the story by these little glowy balls. So you got to follow the balls, basically.
Absolutely.
And...
So Pac-Man.
Oh. So you took the controller,
Yeah.
and it starts like a cut scene.
Oh, a flashback-ish.
Trying to do my job.
Okay.
You
So
two
it's
will be
like-
the only staff on site for this rotation. I'm just saying, if
I
the
don't know
main
how to
big
describe
tower
it.
fails,
It's
like
an
a-
echo
there's no way in or
Okay.
out
of what
the
happened
observatory.
here.
That's why there are backup
That makes sense.
generators. Jesus, why the hell are we even discussing this?
Just don't you come running to me
Oh,
if you
they've
get
got
locked
appropriate
in.
accents,
If
don't
we
they?
get locked
It's in... I think it's set in
we won't be
Yorkshire.
able to come
Yeah.
running to
So-
you, will we? You let us worry about the clever stuff, and you can concentrate on sweeping up leaves and changing light bulbs. Happy? Now piss off.
Charming.
Very British.
Very British.
Just because you're angry with me doesn't mean you have to take it out on everyone else.
Kate, can we just talk about this?
No, Steven, I'm done. I just want to get out of this place, and tonight is our best chance of doing that. You prep the arrays, I'm heading up to Tower 6.
Kate. I love you. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know that.
She
Well,
meant
let's
that.
get started.
Clearly.
Oh, I thought it was nighttime.
No, no.
Okay.
So
I'm already gathering that, hey, maybe this rapture was a bit man-made.
possibly, possibly. If you enjoy this, if you enjoy being led through this, I will definitely do it as a series on the channel that we can go through together.
I'm guessing it wouldn't take many episodes anyway.
No, not really.
Sure.
So yeah, there is a lot of standing around, like watching little cutscenes like that.
Yes.
But it's interesting. It's nice and ambiguous. So that's the first little
Oh.
ball that we're gonna meet.
Yep. We're gonna meet. What's his name?
Jeremy? No,
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding.
Oh God. Okay.
Because the balls represent certain characters from your, or certain people from your, Jeremy, yes.
Slow Jeremy, the ball.
So, Jeremy was a
Slow
pastor or a priest?
A pastor.
Pastor or a priest.
He was a pastor.
He was a pastor. He was a pastor man. The thing with following the balls, right, is that they will lead you to places to trigger story elements. But they're not very good at it.
Okay.
It's
do
really-
Do they take you around the houses?
Sometimes they take you around the houses, sometimes they just kind of
For
like...
instance, we didn't need to go down there. He's now son. Oh, sorry, mate. I've messed up. We actually have
Well,
to
no,
go.
we do,
Oh,
because
okay.
there is an echo here.
You can assume that they really are serious about this whole quarantine thing. If Mrs.
Quarantine?
Button wandered off that way before
What?
they closed the road, I
Nani?
suspect we'll never find her. Not until this whole thing blows over.
But it's more than a little odd.
What
I mean,
whole
Mrs.
thing?
Yorton, for goodness sake. There was no need for them to be so rude.
Now, if they
Yorton's
are
a
so
good
concerned
small British
that they are
village
willing
name.
to close off the
Yes,
roads,
absolutely.
suspect
I think it's set
there
in
is every need.
like the 1980s as well.
Oh, okay.
Going anywhere.
It's not modern day.
A soldier with a rifle in
I think I saw some.
Shropshire. There we go, that's where we are.
I think I saw some cars in screenshots that
You
looked a
do
bit
that,
old.
Bob,
Yeah.
And I'll personally deliver it for you once this blockade is removed anyway. Come on, Bob. I can't spend all day chasing pensioners around the valley. The surgery won't open itself. I need to grab some paracetamol when we get back as well. Cracking headache all of a sudden.
Even like the
Like, look at
signs.
the details. You've walked past a sign that looks like that.
yeah, but I mean like the speed sign looks like an old speed sign.
Yeah. So, like I was saying about the little balls,
Yep.
they will lead you to places,
Not funny.
but if you don't get to the like exact pixel where they want you to be,
Oh, okay.
they'll go away and lead you back. So it can be a bit awkward sometimes
Okay.
to like try and get to the right place. Luckily, I've played this before and know roughly where everything is.
Oh,
Look at that sign though.
That's
the same sign as it is.
That's like the Welcome to Norwich, a Fine City one.
Yeah, please drive carefully.
Yeah,
and,
please drive carefully.
Telephone box.
Holy crap. Oh, it's not quite a TARDIS, but
I don't even think you can open it. That's the thing. It's just.
But it's
oh,
really
okay. There we go.
opened.
Kate, if you can hear this, you need to shut down the optical array. It's using the observatory as a conduit to reach us, and it's started spreading its range beyond the valley. Kate, we can't afford to let it do that. It's getting stronger. I'm going to call client.
What is it?
You'll find out.
Strike. I just don't see what other choice we have. God knows if
Can you
it'll
hear
work.
me? We need help. Who are you? Jesus, get off the phone! Get off the phone! It's in the phone!
So they do a really good job of setting the story up.
Sure. Is it Cthulhu?
It's not Cthulhu. But, like, look, someone was obviously trying to run away.
Yep.
It's just the little details. Let's go see if we can find Jeremy Ball. Ball-a-me.
Jeremy Ball. Slow Jeremy.
There he is.
Hi, Jemmy.
So when it does that little portal thing, that's when you've got a little cutscene to watch.
Right. That's the big important ones. Is there a shortening of Jeremy?
Jazz.
Sure. Jezza. Oh. Alright, come back in a bit, Jeremy.
Hard on yourself. We've all had rejections.
You haven't.
Oh, there we go.
Come on. We'll look at the figures, tighten up the data, and resubmit. Your core idea is sound. You just got the numbers slightly wrong.
Don't patronize me.
I'm not patronizing you. I think you are a brilliant man, Dr. Appleton.
Is that it?
Listen.
Oh, no.
I'm here, right? We're together, you and me. The alignment event tomorrow. It's yours, okay? You saw the opportunity, you ran the numbers. Even if they can't see it, I'm proud of you.
Is this the same guy from
Is
before?
that supposed to
So
make
this
me
is
feel
Stephen and
better?
Kate, yeah.
Yeah.
Look on the bright side. Around here, you're a hero. Prodigal son returns, right? I'm surprised they haven't erected a statue in your honor yet.
Oh, you can laugh all you want. But I'll bet the parish council have a subcommittee working on that right now.
Oh, it's so British.
Parish subcommittee.
Do you not just get Hot Fuzz vibes?
Yeah, kind of.
Right, so Jez wants us to go this way.
Right.
I'm going to show you, this is the
What's
Stars
pub
at
called?
Night.
Okay. That's a good pub name.
It's a good British pub name.
So they didn't just rely on King's Arms. King's Head.
There are a couple of like little details that I'll
Coach
show
and
you
horses.
around here as well before we start following Jeremy. He'll come back.
The Winchester.
The Winchester's a great pub. So you've got closed
Oh.
until further notice. We've got the flu. Please try the 7th Whistler. We'll be back in business as soon as we're up and about. And you can go in and you can have a look round.
George and Ellen.
Yeah, so I'm pretty certain this is the 1980s because you've got ashtrays there, ale of the day, 50p.
Holy crap.
It's definitely not modern day.
Carrying a pint for £2. Brilliant.
And you can go around, you can have a look. If you go in certain buildings, you'll like trigger an echo event and stuff like that. I think they're called echoes in this.
The cigarette's still going.
Yeah. This is only a few, like, I think it's the day after or like a few hours after the Rapture.
Sure.
I think. I'm not 100% on my Rapture lore.
Oh, I do like it when a game models dust in my face.
They've like had a proper good go. But if we
Yeah.
go over here,
Yeah.
so you know there was quarantine mentioned earlier.
Yes. Hello, signage.
So this house is quarantined. Do not attempt to leave. You will be detained. And certain houses you can get into.
Right.
I'm
Is that a
not.
bee?
That was a bee. That was a bumblebee.
Wow. Wow.
So yeah, you can have you can either follow the balls and do the story straight away, or you can have like a proper explore. There's a radio around here somewhere.
Yeah, there is. This seems like quite a massive area as well. It's really massive, but yeah.
The whole thing reminds me of high school. Seeing Mars. for the
Kate's on the
first
radio?
time,
She a
that
megastar?
same rush of excitement.
What?
Oh, did I get too far out?
Hands are
No,
shaking.
it's there. It's okay.
Those power lines in the background as well, that just evokes something. It evokes every car trip I've ever had through the country.
Yeah, like every single one. This could have easily happened in like
Church in the background, yeah.
Deerham.
Yeah.
Can I get in this house?
It's
You can
modelled on the inside. See through the
definitely
window.
get some houses. Ah, this looks, yeah, this one's open. So it's pretty much anything with an open door.
Sure. Is there a note there?
Hello?
On the front?
Hello?
On the left there?
Yeah, there is.
Here we go.
I thought you'd left.
Say no to the Valis extension, which is the observatory. But we're gonna follow Pastor Jez.
Jeremy.
Try. But they've closed all the roads and you can't get through. And then Georgie and Ben said they had headaches. And then they started bleeding. And it was horrible. They were so scared. So Neil turned the car around and we saw the
Some
house.
good acting
was
too.
open. I know we shouldn't have, but we just came in to clean up the kids and then Neil and I started bleeding as well. And it was all over my blouse. Everyone was so tired.
It's all right, Amanda. Everything will be all right. Just try and calm down and tell me where Neil and the children are.
They're upstairs.
Oh,
They
yeah.
were tired and Neil said they could take a nap in the bed and we thought Barbara wouldn't mind as they're only children and I was so tired so Neil took them up. He took them upstairs to tuck them in.
And?
That was 6 hours ago. Never came back down. be too frightened to go look.
Why don't we go and look together? I can hold your hand if you like.
Yeah. I think I could manage that, yes.
Can already see how this gets
Please
spooky.
help me.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I'll help you.
Creepy's probably the better word for it, but yeah.
Do they actually go upstairs or do they fade at the bottom
Neil?
of the stairs?
Neil, are you there?
Yeah. So the hint there is this very strongly hinted you need to go up the stairs.
Weird.
So when I first played this, I
Yeah.
knew nothing about it. Like,
I
look
see.
at this detail with the blood and stuff.
Yeah, on the tissues.
Yeah, and like how they're just
Yes.
dotted around. So when I first played this, I very legitimately thought that I was going to go upstairs and like find some dead bodies.
See dead bodies, yeah.
But you go upstairs, you go into the door that's
That's the
open.
door.
There's nothing here.
Dust.
You've got kids' drawings, bloody tissues,
Couple of bloods.
but there's nothing here. So it's very weird.
Gotta keep playing.
Don't think I can get into anything else. I think it's literally just, yeah.
Is that the end of Jeremy?
No, you will know when it's the end of a story. I
Okay.
don't know if we will make it to an end of a story in this episode, because I want to show you just how pretty this, because there's 5 or 6 areas,
Okay.
and I'll show you just how pretty this first area is, and like how detailed it is.
I mean, I get it.
But this is Jeremy's house.
I'd be fine living here.
Then you got the back door.
Plug me into the Matrix, bro.
Like, just... This could easily be like someone's grandmother's garden.
Yeah.
And something I learned from my first playthrough is stick to the road, because if you start going through the back ways, you miss bits of story.
Right.
So you can see Jez there. He's going to lead us.
Yeah, just like the subtle blur in the background, like the castle on the hill on the left.
All right, Ed Sheeran.
What?
Take it down a
I'm
notch.
just getting very emotional. Look at this shop. Oh,
I don't know if you can get in the
the
shop.
post box.
Oh, there's an echo here, actually. Let's watch this echo as
Do you
well.
think they just took like motion cap cameras and just went into post boxes?
Probably
And
not.
like, we
Probably
need
not
this.
close enough.
We need this. Ooh. So what are you actually doing with that?
Just tilting it.
Does it matter?
No.
Doesn't seem to matter. That's fine.
I just want to get out of the
What are
way.
you doing? No,
Jeremy.
don't come near me.
This is people's property. You're scaring them.
It's all over the village. It's got into everything. It's so fast.
What are you talking about?
It's travelling down the wires.
Dear God, man, you
I
must
wonder
have
what
worked.
it
Where is
is.
Kate? What have you done with her?
Don't you understand? It's breaching the quarantine and adapting.
Give me that bloody can. Hand it over, Appleton.
Look, get off. No, Sam, stop it.
You weedy little shit. Give
It's
me the
mine.
Can. Give me the
Stop
can.
it. I
Both
need
of you,
it.
grow up.
Fuck. Oh, God, no. It's starting to manifest itself everywhere.
Stephen, come back.
Oh, Christ.
Oof.
Yeah. So we can't get in the shop, but you can see there's more quarantine.
Yep.
There's an emergency meeting. Where did Jez go? Jez?
Jeremy. There he is. He's gone up the road on the right.
Ah, okay, we'll go that way then.
Is there a lovely park there?
That is a lovely
Ooh,
park.
It's a lovely little park in the centre of the village.
And then, like,
Where all the kids come and play.
because you've got a few different, like, characters' stories, they do sometimes intersect.
Okay.
So you've got...
Can you chase multiple balls?
You can chase multiple balls. Should we go through the park?
Yeah, why not? Can you get any vehicles? Can you
No.
unlock the bike?
It's a walking simulator.
Is there a run button?
No.
Yeah, no worries.
So-
Just asking. Oh, hello.
I wonder what this is.
It's a bomb.
Wonder how that will come into play.
Oh, is this a prequel to Fallout?
No, no, it is not. So I'm taking a small detour.
Mm-hmm.
Stars at Night, that's the pub, and then
Yeah.
just like you got more detailed houses with all the quarantine
Some lovely
stickers,
roofs, yes. Look at the aerials as well. It's everything. They've got every little bit.
little like sideways path down between the houses.
Yeah.
You can get into the garden here.
Lavender, lovely.
I can hear a radio. This is the thing, is I'm always like, I can hear a radio, but I can never find it. I think it's in here.
Wearing headphones as well.
There we go.
There it is.
The magnetic field is causing disruptions to phone signals and the rest of the electrics.
Oh.
There are voices on the line. It's 4 a.m. Maybe everyone is up looking at the light show.
But do you like understand why this game, like how playing this game on your own in a dark room at 3 o'clock in the morning
Yes.
can be quite creepy?
Well, at the very least, you'll just get it'll be extremely engrossing.
Like, I think I had a couple of days off work, so I just stayed up and played the entire thing.
Nice.
So Jez went that way, didn't he?
He was more
was he
right.
this way?
He was like down here.
He'll come back.
Yeah.
He'll get bored of waiting for us. Because again,
Oh, there he is.
he's the one that's leading you through the
Gotta
story.
go fast.
So, and there's like a quaint little doctor's surgery, which I think might be this. This might
Some
be the
more of that
doctor's
white
surgery.
paint on the right.
Yeah.
Although that seemed more like people going cray cray rather than anything else.
Or was it a warning?
Oh.
Is this the doctor's surgery? You're in doctor's surgery.
Lovely.
I know, I can get around this place better than I can get around where I live. So, in we go.
I mean, I'm the same with most open world games at this point.
So yeah, there's nothing like in here, but like it drops lots of hints about the lore. There's an influenza going around,
Right.
bloody tissues, things that have just been like left abandoned
Bit of blood on that book.
and stuff like that. Loads more bloody tissues. It's all about the lore. That was an open room.
Dr. Reed, here you
There
are.
we go.
There's a queue of patients a mile long out there.
Just send them to the village hall with the others, please, Bob.
Doctor, people are scared. Mrs. Gable just called me and said her husband's vanished. She was very frightened. She said there was blood coming out
That's
from
different.
his ears and his
What
nose.
the hell do you want me to do? Until they lift the quarantine, we're not going anywhere. Just tell them to drink plenty of fluids, stay warm, and follow the instructions on the radio.
Dr. Phil, please, you have a duty to
Dr.
your
Phil?
patient.
No.
Your nose.
So yeah, and that's the thing is you really do have to explore. I've not seen that one before.
Really?
Yeah. So I didn't know that that was there
About Dr. Phil?
about Dr. Phil. And you do really have to like explore and take your time to find out every last bit of the story.
What do you think the speedrun record is? The 100%
It's
speedrun?
actually dead easy because there's shortcuts between each and every place.
Oh, I bet.
So you can do it quite fast. Did I see Jez this way?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he was in the park,
Yeah, he was
wasn't he?
going right. Jezzo? You glowy ball.
Pretty certain there's something to do up in this auto shop place as well, but I want to find Jeremy first.
Nah, he's pegged it.
Mind you, I roughly know where I'm going. Quite roughly.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, so if you stand still for long enough,
He'll just turn up.
the ball shows up
Cool.
to kind of like hint you towards your next objective.
That's where we were.
Oh, he
Right?
might have
Oh,
got...
on the bridge.
Yeah.
We didn't stop there before.
I'm coming.
Right. You don't have to blind us.
That normally means that we need to pick this up and then go and get, like, follow him again round to get the next one.
Yeah.
Where is it? Oh, it's there. I can
Yeah,
just
it's
about
there.
see it.
Oh.
Is everything all right?
Get out of my way.
Where's Kate?
Where do you think she is?
Stephen, what's going on?
Screw Kate. It's all her fault anyway.
What's that mark on your face? Stephen! Stephen!
Ooh.
So that was a nice short one.
Yes. Of things going wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Do they go in any kind of chronology?
Kind of. It's not so much non-linear as it is. It's just like snippets of a story,
It just
so it
fills
can
in.
seem quite ambiguous.
Yeah, and then it just fills the gaps in later.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he went up there and then down there.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go up there and then down there.
Alright. No worries.
And if I see any open houses, we'll go in because again, extra story.
Fill in the gaps. Figure it out. So it can travel through electricity stuff, whatever it is. Maybe it can go inside the people, and that's why it's bleeding.
But there was that bomb.
There was a bomb. So it's probably not... I'm trying to figure out if the influenza is part of it. If it can affect biological matter as well as mechanical.
We will have to find out.
Lot to think about. Oh.
Oh, he's up there.
Well, I really don't see what it has to do with me at all.
The village looks up to you. I just think with what's been happening with Mr. Coles and Mrs. Boughton and the others, the people need somewhere to talk, to feel safe.
Perhaps they don't think that your church is somewhere they feel particularly safe.
I don't need your forgiveness, Wendy. Or theirs. Whosoever thou art that judgest, for wherein thou judgest another, thou condemnest thyself. Romans chapter 2, verse 1.
Beware of practicing your righteousness before other people in order to be seen by them. Matthew chapter 6, verse 1. It's not my judgment you should be worried about, Father. But fine. I'll talk to Barbara. Ask her to put a note up in the surgery about an extra service. Will that do?
What kind of service?
Who knows? Where are we going next, Jeremy?
Is that house not open?
No, there was a quarantine sticker.
Oh, okay. Does that seem like the house of an important person?
I believe that was Wendy's house.
Whoever Wendy is.
Wendy is the assistant or the nurse at the doctor's surgery.
Oh, okay.
I'm just going to detour through this auto repair because I'm like almost 100% convinced that there is something that starts here. But there might not be. So creepy, isn't it?
What if there is one zombie in this town?
There isn't.
They should make a hard mode where you get chased by the tyrant from Resident Evil 3 the entire time.
There we go.
Come and have a look at this.
Oh, I don't believe it. Charlie?
Jeremy reckons someone had been raiding all the empty houses. He said a load of stuff had been taken.
What's up?
It looks like someone's been collecting their own supplies.
Bastard.
Well, we've got enough stock in the warehouse to keep the entire village going for months.
We should get a truck.
What, and go and get all of it now?
Yeah, why not?
It's Appleton. It's that bloody crackpot, Stephen Appleton. I'm gonna fucking do it.
Sam, it's fine. We better get moving before the weather turns. You come in. We'll swing by the camp and get Rachel on the way back.
It's more people.
More people that we've been introduced to. So we've got Sam, Meg,
Ryan, Wendy,
Ryan,
Barbara,
Wendy,
Dr.
Barbara.
Phil,
Rachel was mentioned. She, I
Stephen.
think, is important later.
Stephen and Kate, the main players. Oh, there's some Wibblies. I might just come Jeremy. It's the other way.
There is a Wibbly, isn't there? Oh, these things are a nightmare sometimes. You have to like, be at the right angle.
Can you look up? Would that help?
There we go. So it was just Jeremy. Basically, that's kind of a hint that we're in the right place.
Right. Well, I can tell by the Wibbly Wobblies. There it is.
I saw you from the main road. Not many people are moving around now.
I was looking for Dr. Wade.
Listen, Frank. Don't know what's happened, but your Stephen seems to think he's responsible.
I reckon he is.
He said, Kate's still up at the observatory, but the gates are locked. Frank, there's going to be a rescue soon, I'm sure of it. They'll send planes or something.
Well, they'll send planes, all right. This pattern of his, we're in the center of it. Which means if they intend to stop it, we're right in the firing line.
Just that music, though.
Yeah. Yeah, when it just, the way it just turned up.
The way it builds.
Right when it was needed. So we got some end of Metal Gear Solid 1 bomb the base stuff happening.
Certainly seems that
Get rid
way.
of the evidence is more appropriate, I imagine. Blood.
So yeah, you got this.
Multi-blood.
This was probably the end of Frank.
Probably, yes. But no bodies still.
Yeah, no people. Weird that.
I mean, I gather they've gone to the Rapture, but...
But what is the Rapture?
Yeah.
Hello, Jeremy. Where are we going back to now? Look, little blood drops.
It doesn't seem as religious as the original Rapture would have suggested.
No. No. Indeed not.
Can't speed it out of here. More blood. Was that influenza?
That was
pamphlets?
influenza pamphlets, yeah.
What is up with this influenza? I just can't piece it together.
I think I know where we're going.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stop zigzagging. You make it really difficult to follow you.
Drunk ball.
I'm actively following you.
Do it. Follow me. Yeah, Jeremy, we get it. What? Do you think he's just messing around now?
No, sometimes you do have to stand still.
Okay.
For the ball to lead you. Where are you going, you nut job? I think I know where he wants us to go, so I'm just gonna go that way.
Okay, just gonna skip it.
Yeah.
Skip his nonsense.
Look at all of these bits here that have just been abandoned. So I'm pretty certain, yeah. Pretty certain we're going to go up to the church next. And you've got your little community boards.
Of course there's a raffle. Buzzy bees.
There's the emergency meeting there again. I'm pretty certain Jez went this way. Yeah.
That looked a bit more corporeal.
Are you there?
I know where we're up to.
This seems like the spookiest. You got this.
Oh, this is the thing that annoys me, is they've built all of this up and then you've just got to like...
And then it's kind of ruined by you waggling the controller left and right until the cutscene plays.
There we go.
No. It's a big one.
Yeah.
The end of Jeremy.
Their line has gone out through all the earth. And their words to the end of the world. In them hath he set a tabernacle for the sun.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Oh God.
And he gets raptured.
And then he gets raptured.
Well, I don't feel any closer to solving this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and the candles are going.
So yeah, that is all of Jeremy's story.
It's bloody Jeremy, that is.
Or at least that's the main line of Jeremy's story. I
Yeah.
don't 100%
I'm sure he turns
know.
up in other places.
I don't think he does.
Yeah.
I just don't 100% know if we got all of the story from this area.
Okay.
But then you have to follow the lights.
Yeah.
Because they lead you into the next bit. But it's dark now, look.
Ooh. Ooh.
Look
That's
how
the
pretty.
skybox.
So yeah, this is why it creeps me out.
Right, yeah,
'Cause
sure.
You've got the chanting, it's dark, it's mysterious, doesn't really, like, tell you much.
Nope.
So would you want to keep playing this with me?
Yeah. Yes, I'd like to piece this together.
Can do. In the meantime, though, I think that's a good stopping
I
point.
think that's a good stopping point.
I will continue to move us through this very pretty forest
Start in
area.
that sky, yes. Oh.
So this is our next character. So I'll leave it here.
What's his name?
Sarah? Oh, she might be later.
Oh, and you'll have to find out next episode to see if Ash can remember the ball's name.
So, yeah, that is it for this episode of Spooky Season. I hope you enjoyed our Everybody's Gone to the Rapture Let's Play. I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah. Yeah, that was good.
And we'll definitely continue this later.
For a game without multiplayer.
Exactly. So yeah, we'll continue this later on the channel
at
after
some point.
Spooky Season. You can join me tomorrow at 8 for yet another episode of Spooky Season.
Bye-bye.